Born as Dilip Kumar, he became Allah Rakha Rahman in 1988. The young Rahman had always been inclined towards Sufi Islam, but when his critically ill sister seemed to recover with the prayers of a Sufi saint, Rahman finally converted to Islam.
When does Dilip Kumar really turn into Allah Rakha Rahman? I mean, why did that happen?
It was almost like a shift internally for me, because I had too many questions about too many things, and I had this inferiority complex. I had suicidal syndromes and so many different things, and this change in name and change in spirituality helped me to gain confidence, hope, and so many other things, positive things. And I completely discarded so many other things like hanging out or drinking or any of those things which young kids would do. It never interested me. I wanted to be in my studio and I wanted to make a song or stuff like that.
What drew you to Islam? I mean, what was perhaps the most attractive thing at that stage for you?
At that stage, I felt a positive vibe through Sufism. Going into a dargah or praying near the atmosphere of that. And it was not that this is bad, that is good or everything, but I felt that this was completely new and I was fascinated, and I had got results from for prayers, and my prayers were answered, my mother's prayers were answered. So each of us, it's a very important thing that whichever path you take, that happens to you. It could be any path, but for me it was this path.
It was then on the eve of the release of his first film Roja that Dilip converted to Islam. He was asked to choose between 7 names and he chose Allah Rakha Rahman, the first of the 1,000 names of Allah. The Isai Puyal, or the musical storm, had arrived.
So, since being a musician was perhaps the reason that you found Sufism attractive? Could that be attributed as one of the reasons?
I can't exactly remember many things, but I felt some goodness in it and something healing about it.
This was at what age?
This was in the early 90s, I would say.
At the helm of your career and the top of world success, what does religion really mean to you today?
It's like learning music. It's like learning music, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, and then making sa ga ga re ma ma ga pa pa, and then that disappearing, and then only the emotion coming out. Religion was like that for me, or spirituality was like that for me. Initially it was reading experience of saints and experiences of divine interventions and that stuff, and then now it's embedded in your mind and it comes out as your music. It's about words and everything. So I think age also is a factor for that, and probably going through so much conflicts and negativity and positivity and flattery and abuses, then you come to your mind where you're settled and say that this is me. Shahu ka shadu, Ali ka dula.